Over the course of 6 seasons and 2 movies, fans have watched the Sex and the City ladies, and the men in their lives, go from single New York girls to successful women. Sex and the City primarily followed Carrie Bradshaw, Sarah Jessica Parker, and her 3 friends as they adjust to their adult lives as women in New York. Throughout their time in the series, the women had multiple love interests, friends, and co-workers outside of the quartet who helped them along on their journeys. Some found love, some found family, and some just found lots and lots of fabulous shoes, but all of these characters grew up and kept looking for their happy endings. Of course, some got happier endings than others, with characters like Charlotte, Kristen Davis, ending up happily married with 2 kids, while others ended up slightly further from the life they originally wanted in Season 1. And while some may have got just the happy ending they deserve, we can't help but feel that there were others who actually deserved a whole lot more. Sex and the City characters who got a fitting ending. Aidan Shaw, finding peace and familiarity. Aidan was one of the big loves of Carrie's life, a sweet carpenter who was definitely one of the nicest men that Carrie dated over the course of the show. A carpenter and a bit of a country boy, he and high-fashion Carrie were just never meant to be, especially after she cheated on him. After that, it would have been difficult for the audience to see Aidan get his happy ending with Carrie. However, Aidan did eventually end up happily married with kids, which is exactly what he deserves. It would be a shame to see someone who just wasn't right for Carrie miss out on his own happy ending just because she's the main character of the show. While some fans might have wished for them to be together, it's better that they didn't end up that way. Smith Jerrod, the waiter who won it all. Smith Jerrod was another partner who was actually a phenomenally nice and supportive guy. A waiter trying to find his big acting break, he met Samantha at the restaurant where he worked. Though there was a big age difference between them, he was always supportive of her, and the duo had a lot of fun together as she helped him get a leg up in the modeling world. Unfortunately, he was looking for a serious relationship and she just wanted a fling. He deserves exactly what he got, an incredible career, fame, no more off-Broadway plays, and a wonderful relationship. Admittedly, that relationship does eventually end, but it was exactly what he needed at the time, and as an A-list celeb, the audience all have faith that Smith will end up with a lovely girl who can be exactly what he needs. Definitely the biggest of the significant others on the show, Mr. Big got one of the biggest stories, too. Big and Carrie meet repeatedly in the first few episodes of the series, and he even turns Samantha down when she hits on him. When they decide to try dating, they have an on-again off-again relationship for most of the series. Big gets his nickname because he's a stereotypical big shot with an even bigger ego. In the end, he and Carrie did get married, but only after one more breakup, and while some may argue that his treatment of all the women in his life should have meant that he ended up alone, he and Carrie actually may deserve each other. And a final, very public, humiliation for leaving Carrie at the altar? That's one he definitely deserved.